Hello, I'm Shadow Knight, and this is my new ship which I'm here to show you today. It's called the Commonwealth. It's more of a heavier version of the Scout, that's more of a Scout escort ship. And there are a few of them around here there for target practice, because I have got some quite good weapons on this ship and I want to demonstrate them for you later on then. But for now, I'm going to give you the tour of this ship. Let me just give you a quick rundown of what I've got on the outside. I've got 2 missile launchers there. The name of the ship there, that's the main hangar, that's the entrance to it there. He's got these 2 engine pods either side, a row of Gatling turrets, and there's 2 Gatling turrets on top, 2 missile launchers, 3 of these Minotaur cannons from a mod. But here's the 2 deadlier weapon. This is the nuke launcher. Yes, you heard me right, a nuke. That's what those 2 targets are going to be blown up for. I want to see how destructive they can be. I've tested it on 1 ship and it was very destructive. I want to see if it can destroy the ship next to it. That's why I put 2 there instead of 1. And we got, let me turn on my light, this magnetic gun. Even though I do like the look of it like that. That's actually another powerful weapon on this ship. I only got 1 of them. And down here, another 2 engine pods, a lot larger this time. A little connector, so I can refuel other ships. And I've got 2 more rear hangars, and I'll explain more about them hangars when I get inside. And down here, as you can see, it's just the exact same. And I'll explain my design later on. But for now, I'll give you a tour. And if we fly into here, the main hangar. Let me just close the door. No, that's the open one. Here's the close button. Here's the main hangar. We've got a control room up there. That's the console which I used to shut the door, it's just a backup console, just in case that control room fails, but in reality the control room, they will be hanged in the hangar doors. Here, let's do this bit first. I've got 2 hangar bays. They are big enough to fit them for that fighter I demonstrated in my last video. I can fit 2 of them in here, so we can carry up to 4 fighters, which does add a deadly advantage. Up here we've got a green and red light. I'll just demonstrate that at this console here. We've got a red light which says you can't take off, but when you can, that light will turn to green. And again, you can control this through the control tower. All the way up there. But for now, this is practically the hangar bay. It's a bit dark, but the bits that you need to lit up, like the hangar bays, so you can do repairs. Now let's open the big door here to get into the main ship. This room I deliberately left dark for a reason. You can see right now I quite like the effect the red light has on these containers. It just gives you a nice effect. And here is a defensive area, not platform. There'll be guards stationed either side of the door. If anyone gets through here, they'll gun them down. But this is one of the storage rooms. This ship's meant for long haul flights, meant to carry lots of supplies. It's meant to build some colonies, so it's got loads of cargo space, mainly for that purpose, so they can build colonies wherever it arrives. And I really like the effect that red light has in there. Here's the main storeroom, no staircase, it goes all the way up, either side. The ventilation shaft is a lot louder than I remember. But these are 2 smaller hangars. Like in one of these they'll have, well, these are mainly sport vehicles I'm going to have in here. Like I'm going to have a drill vehicle to go mining, gather resources, and then the other one I might have a builder vehicle, grinder vehicle, or even a transport vehicle. These are just mainly sport vehicles. We'll go into the rear one. And again here there's another little guard area covering both doors. And that pretty much is for this area, apart from there's a little platform here, little barriers here for guards to hide behind. If they get through here, they can make a defensive position here. Let's go up to the 2nd floor. And here we have, again, loads of railings, mainly so the guards can shoot down at people coming up. This area's got caught in a little crossfire. We've got guards shooting from this side, guards shooting from down here, getting a nice little crossfire when we go up. And we're going to this room first. This is more like... It's a lot darker than I thought it would be. This is mainly, we've got refineries on this side, assemblers. This is where we're building everything, refining everything. And you have noticed there are batteries. These batteries are the main power source. They're just more of a backup. And I've got them spread throughout the ship. But in here is where we get more stuff. There's more of engineering in this area. This has got the oxygen generation. This ship is large, so I needed a lot of oxygen. And here's the medical base, got cryopods, medical station. And there's another battery there in case of emergencies. But in here, the batteries and the main power. This is the main power. I believe it's 3 rows of 7 batteries, so 7 times 3, 21. So it's got, and it's not batteries. Don't know why I said that. So we got 42 large reactors powering the ship. This is the main power source. And it really does its job. Wow. I believe for travelling at full speed, even turning, it basically just doesn't hardly use any power. Like I said, this is used for long haul flights, so it needs a lot of power. I've got 2 jump drives, but those jump drives aren't really for fighting. And sorry for this little cut there, but there was people I'd speak to then. But like I said, I was on the jump drives, weren't I? Yeah, the jump drives, they aren't really for combat. They're more in case of emergencies. They can't get us that far because the ship weighs a lot. But they're mainly for emergencies, so like if you get into trouble, you can just make a short jump away and get out of trouble. These rooms are practically empty, they just feed the forward missile launchers. That's pretty much all in that room, I'm not sure what I'll do with here. And this is the main control console for the room. And then for the hangar, this is where the hangar is usually controlled from. We've got the main hangar door. Now it opens, it closes. Load the spotlights, we can turn them on and off. And this one carries on the other spotlight there. So there's another spotlight there, that turns that one off. And that's it for this level. Let's just make a quick sprint down to the other end. This ship rather is large, no, I mean it is very large. So I will be sprinting. But this ship is meant to carry a lot of people. And here we have like this nether area, like down there. We catch them in a crossfire coming down. We've got 2 angles of fire. We can fire to support the guards down at the lower levels, people come up the stairs. It is very well defended, the staircase. But here, let's go into this room before we get to the bridge. Then we turn the light off. This is the main briefing area. A load of people will sit up there, and we'll just stand here giving them a briefing. And when we get to a world, we can go here saying, right, we want to colonise that part of the planet. So this is basically just a small little briefing room. This top level is more of the command deck. But now we're at the bridge. I'm not sure what I'll do on this lower part, because there's nothing really here. All the controls for the ship are basically up here on this bit. Look, here's the captain's seat, and sorry about that. And here's all the officer's seat, and that pretty much is it for the tour. Now let's get into the captain's seat. I have all the weapons set up. And I'll pretty much explain what the ship does. No, I'll go through the weapons first. Right, we're doing this gun first. 1 minute, I just need to double check that is the turret. Because one of these turrets I got set for the minotaur turret, so I only hit one side. I'll just double check which one's my target. Let's do the Minotaur turret first. Right, that's... I didn't put that ship low enough. Let's see if we can hit the other one. Yeah, I'll just switch the turret over because we'll never start controlling the nether one. Let's try this one. Nope, not that one. Let's just get that off our toolbar and find a cannon. Yeah, let's demonstrate with this one. This is probably my main battery. It's not my most powerful, but it will get the job done. Let's fire a few shots at different sections of the ship, so the first fire. Oh, we took out an engine, so one of the engines is down. It does a decent amount of damage, very much like that one. I believe we shot all the way through to the cargo area, or very nearly to the cargo area. So a few volleys from this one can destroy most ships. Let's fire a bit of the glass just to see the difference. Yeah, this gun, it's not the most powerful gun on this ship, but it does quite a lot of damage. And I quite like these guns, they're good, basically second main armament. They're not meant to be the most powerful ship on the ship, but they do their job very well. And the accuracy I'm noticing ain't dead on, but it's in a quite good reason. And that's enough for these turrets, we'll assess the damage later. But let's go on to this big gun. This is the most powerful gun we have. Right, that's the ship that's already been destroyed. Let's turn the gun around. And get onto the one that we couldn't hit earlier. This one can shoot much lower, I can even shoot my own ship if I want to, but I don't want to do that. And let's demonstrate this gun. If I can remember correctly, this one is quite difficult to aim, even though that was a devastating shot. I can see right the way through to the reactor now. As soon as this reloads, we're going to aim for that bit there. Oh, that was a devastating shot. We can see wreckage flying everywhere. We blew one of the engines off completely. And we missed completely then. Even though I'm going to be curious because I think I may have just clipped it. Oh, that was a devastating hit. I love this gun. Took out the bridge. And before we shoot the nukes, because I just have a bad feeling that I'm going to blow up my own ship when I do that, let's go assess the damage of the other ships. Just to show you the power of these weapons. Well, the only way in and out of this ship is through one of the hangars. And we'll go through one of the rear hangars because they're right next to us. Now as long as I can open the doors. And I get the right button this time. Let's go assess the damage. Right, this is the one the Minotaur cannon hit. Oh yeah, like I said, it shots clean through to the storage area, cargo bay. There's a fire on board here. Oh, looks like we knocked out the gravity generator. It's either the gravity generator gone, or we knocked out the power source. No, the power source looks still intact, so it's the gravity generator. Oh yeah. Now if I can get unstuck for that door, we're going through. Oh yeah, because I believe the gravity generator was in this room and we shot, it looks like we had a perfect hit on it. The jump drive is still intact. Well, the ship can still escape, but it won't be able to fight back. Because I believe we can get out, go up top and assess the damage to the weapons. Yeah, the ship may be able to limp away. But the weapon systems are intact, but the ship pretty much is out of the fight. The weapon weapon systems look like they're intact, but I don't think I'll be able to move much damage. It's lost quite a lot. And here's the... I can't remember what that gun is. I know it's a magnetic gun, something I believe it's... I'll just call it a mag gun because it's something similar to that at least. Oh, looks like I hit one of the batteries, that's red. I'm getting a spark in. The bridge, like I said, is completely destroyed and it's obvious. In fact, the bridge ain't even here. I believe this is the bridge over here. Well, here's part of the bridge. Yeah, that's part of the bridge over here. It blew it quite a good distance away from the ship. Oh, the gravity generator's still up on this one. Power source is intact. Jump drives intact. This ship will be able to jump away, but apart from that, it's like most of the engines are dead, so again this one will be able to limp away, but it's out of the fight. So let's get back in and get back to something that I think something you've been waiting for, the nuke. If we can stop splatting ourselves into the wall, we'll go and demonstrate the nukes now. And I will back up my ship before I fire up, so I have a bad feeling I'm going to destroy my own ship. And the cat's biting my leg. So if you hear me yelling out in pain, that's because the cat's biting my leg. He wants to go up, but he's not allowed up because he wakes everyone in the house up. So now let's put the ship into full reverse. Select the nukes. And as soon as... yeah, let's just let the ship come to a halt. As soon as we come to a halt, we're going to fire the nuke. And while we're waiting, I just want to get this camera up. This camera, the nuke launcher is just a bit above that. So hopefully there's the nuke there. It's flying towards its target, so hopefully this is a hit. I want to yeah, it looks like it's a hit. Oh yeah, that was a devastating hit. And there's some of the wreckage, if you can see that. I just pointed to the screen, there's wreckage flying towards us. And now let's go. And I'm pretty sure, and I can tell you now, if you're wondering, that oxygen damage isn't from this ship, it's because we have all our doors open and the hangars are open. So all the oxygen's escaping that way, we did one damaged. And I'm curious to see what the damage is to the ship I put next to it. Because from the looks of it, the first ship was completely destroyed. It ain't gonna limp away from that one. So let's see how much damage the second ship took. And that survived intact. Looks like it only destroys the ship it hits. Oh, no way. I believe this may be from flying wreckage. Yeah, I believe that was a bit of wreckage. A bit of wreckage from that ship we completely destroyed just flew by and hit that ship. So it was damaged by only flying wreckage. But apart from that, apart from missing a few engines and the rear entrance, well, the only entrance to the ship, this looks like it's intact. Yeah, pretty much survived intact, just a few minor damage. The ship's pretty much in the fight. But we're going to change that. Let's get back into the bridge and pretty much see what damage the rest of the weapons can do. We're going to fire every single weapon we have at this now. Just to end it off with a big finale of hitting firing all our firepower. Show of might. If I can stop hitting my head and get to the bridge. So let's soften it up with the Minotaur guns. Right, before that we need to lower our ship so I'm not shooting myself. This ship basically is designed just to stay back and get low, attack the targets from below. There's no weapons at the bottom, so that's probably the tactic this ship's going to use. Right, we're low enough now. Right, ready, aim, fire. direct hit on the bridge. I believe I only took out some glass though. Right, that's enough of that. We fired all the shots we could until we reload. Let's get to the next gun. There's a shot on it as well. So let's just fire another 4 salvo of rounds from this one. And now it's time for the big gun. Never tried to shoot at this range. Ooh, looks like I hit at the bottom. Now I got an idea of how to aim this guy. Ooh, that was a direct hit on the bridge. A nasty shot. Let's fire one more bullet. Looks like I just clipped it with that one. Now let's get to the camera. And nuke the ship. Let it go down completely and utterly devastated. Hopefully that will hit it. Let's watch the devastation from up here. Yeah, that hit, but I think I hit a bit of wreckage before I got close to the ship. Let's just go and end this by assessing that damage. Anyway, well, I'm going on that one, and the cat's attacking my foot again. I'll deal with him in a minute. But anyway, let me know what you think of the ship. Personally, I like it. It's a devastating weapon. It's built to support other ships. It's built to build colonies. It's not really a warship, but as you can see, it's not lightly armed. It's not heavily armoured. And now he's biting my arms, my legs won't work. He wants to go upstairs, but like I said, he's not allowed to. Yeah, I believe that nuke hit a bit of weapon, a bit of wreckage, but I've destroyed the ship all the way down to basically the medical bay. This ship's out of the action, the bridge is gone. They have no control over this ship. They'll still be able to fire us weapons, but won't be able to do nothing more than that. Anyway, I'm going to end the video here with a nice little video, nice little picture of the Commonwealth. This has been Shadow Knight, thanks for watching and I'll see you next time, goodbye.